this and can be watching it. All right, it's on recording now, so that after the meeting,
That's
we
awesome.
can still watch and share to all our team members for them to be part of what we are doing. All right. Good evening, everyone. You can see my screen. This is showing leadership meeting. So it's not just an ordinary meeting. This is a meeting for a special set of people, which is you. We're a very special set of people in our organization, and that's what we're doing. What we are doing today, for you to understand what we are doing in this industry and how we can maximize the opportunity in this industry. All right, I'll be sharing my slides. All right, welcome to the team. I want to officially say a very big welcome from everyone. People are in Nigeria, South Africa, Cameroon, Ghana, different countries of the world. I want to say thank you for being part of this community. I say thank you. Welcome once again to what we are doing. All right, we'll be talking about a lot of
Thank you, sir.
tonight. One of the most important things we're talking about now, I'll be emphasizing on it. Well, let me say something about reputation of words. Reputation of words doesn't mean that the person doesn't know what he's saying, but he's trying to lay emphasis on a particular thing for the thing to soak into your mind, for that thing to soak into your subconscious mind. Because if it soaks into your subconscious mind, that's when you start making the necessary steps and start changing. You become focused. If you look at this dog in my screen right now, you can see the dog is 100% laser focus, no distraction. He was not looking at the back, the sideways, or whatever that is happening. He was 100% focused on where he's going, holding the stick on his mouth, going, marching forward with huge momentum. Because why? That is what he's seeing. So this is the spirit I want us to be running tonight. Momentum. We need to work on our momentum. Because why? Momentum starts with us. This is very important. When you understand that momentum starts with you, that is when you understand that a lot of things will start happening to your business, a lot of changing will start happening in whatever you are doing. All right. The industry we are promoting is not something we need to be hiding. It's something that everybody needs to understand what kind of industry you're in, how to take advantage of the industry you're in. The question I ask people, why network marketing? I don't know if you have asked yourself this question, why network marketing? And I'm going to explain that tonight. Let me first of all explain what is network marketing. Network marketing is a business. Look at this keyword. It didn't say an organization or I don't know the best word to use now, but it said a business model. That means a system of business or a kind of business. It said a business model in which a distributor network is needed. Listen, a distributor network is needed to build the business.
The business.
Listen, you need to understand the kind of industry you are in. And this is why many people misunderstood network marketing. Put me anywhere. Network marketing is one of the most lucrative business you can think about in the world today. One of the highest paid profession is network marketing. People don't see network marketing as a profession. They see it that they are helping their upline, or they are helping the company, or they are helping, I don't know who you think you're helping, but I can tell you, if you make up your mind to build this business, honestly, I can tell you, you will pay yourself for the rest of your life. Because why? You are building a network. He said, network of this, in which distributor network is needed to build a business. You are building a network of distributors promoting a business. I want you to understand this. I'm so happy we are 31 leaders right now. I'm so excited. Let's keep inviting. All right, let me continue. He said, usually such businesses are also multi-level marketing in nature, in that payout. And in that payout are endless. The payouts in this business is endless. So you need to understand the kind of business. It is actually the misunderstood industry. Many people think that people that are involved themselves in network marketing are people don't know what to do with their life. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, network marketing is the business of today. If you look at every business today, they are adopting network marketing system. Because why? Word of mouth advertising is one of the fastest ways to grow a business. Let me give you, for instance, I believe a lot of us in this call must have heard about MMM. MMM, there was a time it was raining, I think all over the world. I don't know about South Africa or other countries, but here in Nigeria, it was almost everywhere. But if you look why it went viral, they enter into a system of network marketing. Because why? word of mouth advertising is one of the fastest ways to grow a business. And it went viral in less than 1 year. People begin to know about it because of the system they came in. If you look at some people started having issues, maybe some people lost their money, people do a lot of things. Many people start thinking that it was network marketing that stole their money, but they don't know that they are doing the network marketing the wrong way. So, and that is the perception people are having about network marketing. Are you seeing this thing as a business? Are you seeing it as a side hustle? If you see it as a side hustle, ladies and gentlemen, there is no fact it will pay you as a side hustle. If you pick it up as a business, it will pay you as a business. That's one thing I love about network marketing. If you go to any bank today, they are employing marketers looking for to get customers for them. If you go to any business today, they are employing these to get customers for them. People are telling people, I will pay you 30,000 naira for you to go and get me customers. Every month, you get paid. Or when you exceed your target, they give you some incentive. Many people don't know that they are doing network marketing. They think that when they know that they are doing network marketing, it's when they enter a company and a product is given to them, they start moving around. That's when they know that they are doing network marketing. But many people don't know that the process when you start talking to other people about someone else's business, you are actually doing what we call network marketing. And some people, network marketing, they think, am I heard?
Exactly.
The voice
Very
is
clear,
clear.
sir. Yes, sir. Right on, please. Right on. That's wonderful. We can hear you, sir.
We can hear you very well.
The voice is clear, right?
Yes,
we
sir.
can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So many people don't really understand network marketing, but I want you to understand network marketing tonight because a lot of things I will be explaining tonight will make you understand this industry very well. All right. Network marketing is important because it enables you to earn more and work less by building your passive income sources. Enjoy with freedom and financial stability. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 100% true. Because why? A lot of things in network marketing you need to understand that has the ability to create huge income for yourself every single month. Because I've seen a lot of people. I took my time I've been doing research for the past 1 month now about network marketing industry. I've been seeing people who are nobody becoming something in life through network marketing. That's why it's a business that you enjoy the best set of leverage. I tell people, if you don't understand leverage, you will keep working hard throughout the rest of your life. That's why people employ people. Why do you think people employ people? They employ people because they want to use your time to be able to achieve a particular goal. You need to understand this. You need to understand it very clearly. People employ you for you to come and work for them. They will use your time and they pay you for it. So, people think that, oh, the salary you are earning is enough for you. But I can tell you, if you are exchanging that kind of energy in network marketing business, you'll be enjoying massive leverage. People will be joining you from different parts of the world. Like currently we have about 30 people in this call. Most of us doesn't know me. So you join this company through someone, but we are working as a team. And you need to understand the benefits in it. All right, let me explain why network marketing in further. No employees. This is one of the reasons why I love network marketing. Let me explain this. Today we are currently having a lot of issue all over the world, which is the COVID-19. It affected a lot of companies, a lot of businesses, a lot of employees. Many people have lost their job. Even some companies have laid off their staff because of what? They can't pay people. Because you're not bringing the volume again. So they won't be paying you. But in network marketing, you don't have any employee. We all are partners. I believe you can see a diagram of so many people in my screen. These people here are in the same, it is called a team. They are partners. Everybody is on its own, but they are working on a mission to achieve something. So in network marketing, you don't need any employee. I can tell you, if you want to start up a business today, you can't start a business with $100. True or false? It's true. You can never start a business with $100 US. That's why many people will go and pick a job and start working throughout the rest of their life. Because if you want to start a business today, it's very capital intensive. you have to rent a shop, or depending on the kind of business you want to set up, you have to do all manner of things. And all those things are expensive. But in network marketing, you don't need those things. No employee is needed. Low overhead or low startup. There is no business. There is no business you can start in the world with a $160 and run it effectively. But in network marketing, you can join network marketing with as little small capital. And not just that, there are some companies that even join for free. That's what we are doing in Pure here. That's what we are doing in our company. Many people have registered with this company for free. Bringing customer for the company that buys the product, the company pays you commission. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that kind of business. You have to, your duty is just to bring customer to the company and they are keep paying you. And there is no limit to what they can pay you. No special degree. You don't need a degree to be part of network marketing. If I need a degree to be part of network marketing, I will be in network marketing industry. Because why? I don't have a degree. I didn't go to Nigeria. I didn't go to university. Not because I don't want to, but because there was no funds for me to further my education when I finished my school. So, but in network marketing, you don't need these things. I tell people, it is not about your credentials. It's all about your potential, because what? Your potential makes you essential. It's about what you can do. There are so many companies I was working with when I came into Lagos. They didn't ask me, what is your degree? Let's see your certificate. They weren't asking those questions. What they were asking me, what can you do? And as a matter of fact, they didn't even interview me, because why? They have seen what I can produce something for them, and I can provide customer for them, and they accepted me. So there's something in network marketing. We are not asked. No, people didn't ask you what is your education background when you are registering with the company. They didn't ask you those kind of questions. Unlimited income. There is no limit to what you can earn in network marketing. But as a salary earner, you have a fixed salary. As a matter of fact, as a salary earner, you only get paid 12 times in a year, 365 days, ladies and gentlemen. You only get paid 12 times. Imagine that kind of business. Imagine that kind of lifestyle. Imagine that kind of slavery. I call it slavery. Because why? It's a big slavery. Because people settle for less because of fear of unknown. People go to work. Oh, if I leave this job today, what will happen to my income? How will I feed? How will I do that? How will I do this? I tell people, if you are obsessed, any day you become obsessed about your situation, you will make things happen. Unless you're not obsessed yet. If you're really upset, I'm putting 100%. I'm not talking about 99%. I'm talking about full 100%. You will make things happen in your life. So in network marketing, we enjoy unlimited income. Tax advantage. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, for you to run a business, it is not easy. In the US, if you are running a business, you pay the government 40%. 40% of your income goes to the government. In Nigeria, over 30%, if you're running a big business in Nigeria, over 30% of your revenue, of 30% of revenue goes in tax. This is it. In so many businesses today, they pay a lot of tax, but in Pure, we don't pay a single tax. All our tax is on the company. That's a beautiful thing. There are many businesses today that pay heavily in tax. That's why if you go to the E3 after eating, they give you VAT. You are paying tax all those because why? They are paying a lot to the government. But here, the government are not taxing us for anything. So we are actually doing a business of tax-free. And you are making a lot of money every single week, every single month, making huge amount of money. Time freedom. Another thing we enjoy in network marketing is time freedom. You need to understand what I mean by time freedom. For me, the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing today, I really love freedom. To be honest, I love freedom so much that, when I was in secondary school, I was telling myself I don't want to work. I just look what will I do so that I can be having some time. I told myself, okay, let me become an ambassador, because I was taught the idea of go to school, get good grades, and go and get a good job. But when I entered into senior class, I found out that was never the story. Because I started looking at my aunties who went to school. They are teachers, and they don't have time for themselves. told myself, this is not the way I want to go. That was when I started looking for what I need to do to start changing my life as fast as possible. I can tell you, I've been enjoying time freedom in as much as I do a lot of things, but I do it at my own time. I have time to do it at home and do it very well, because when nobody is calling me, nobody is disturbing me, nobody is querying me for anything. I have time freedom. Ability to leverage. This is one of the beautiful things I love about network marketing. Leverage. There's a man that made a statement. He said, I'd rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. And this is the power of leverage. The people that become billionaire today, what made them billionaire? Do you think it's because of their idea or their anything? They become billionaire because the idea they put in, they are bringing a lot of leverage. A lot of leverage. Facebook today have over 2 billion people. Facebook have over 2 billion people using their platform. Ladies and gentlemen, that is leverage. So that's one of the things we enjoy in network marketing business. We enjoy a lot of leverage. Hello, Mr. Eric. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. I think someone's background
Okay, I've muted the person.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Please, can you unmute yourself so that the background will be getting some background noise?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yes, I think it's done already. You can write on, sir, please.
All right. So let's continue.
Great.
So leverage is very, very important. Leverage. Earning from other people's effort. Earning from other people's effort. I want you to understand this. You can do it yourself. If you are getting value tonight, please go to the chat board and express your excitement. Type whatever you want, because I want you to understand where I'm taking us to, because a lot will be shared tonight. So network marketing has a lot of leverage. And you need to understand that Africa, whatever country you are in, Nigeria, South Africa, Cameroon, Kenya, or anywhere you are, there are leverages in that country that you can take part of. Nigeria is about 200 million people. You can leverage on those numbers. South Africa, 60 million people. You can leverage on those numbers. So this is very, very important. We have huge leverage system. A lot of us here tonight have a lot of spillovers from people we don't know. That is one of the examples of leverage. The product they purchase from the company, you are getting paid. That is the leverage system there. That is the beautiful thing about network marketing. Because why? You are not doing all the work for yourself. You are actually leveraging from other people's efforts in the business. All right, let's continue. All right, so let me talk about network marketing and the benefits of it. And I decided I was checking something today and I saw this and I wish to share it to us tonight. This is so powerful. This is a company I worked with in 2017. Actually, I didn't pay any money to join this company. I didn't pay any single dime to join this company in 2017. I was busy. I learned, I understand that the company is looking for people to work with them. And this is my referral link. Referral link the company gave me. I registered for free, verify my account. I only worked with the company for 6 months. 6 months. Then I only recruited 43 people in the company. It's a trading company, a forex trading company. And out of that 43 people, a lot of them were doing business with the company then. But as a matter of fact, today, none of them is doing anything with the company. You can see 0 active. None of them is doing anything in the company. But out of these 43 people, some of them also got their referral link and started distributing it to their own friends and family. Ladies and gentlemen, I have unpaid commission. You can see unpaid commissions, $12 US. You might call it a small money, but this was a work I put in 2017. I'm still getting paid till today. As a matter of fact, I calculated what I earned from the company between 2017 to today. I've earned over $10,000 US from this company. And as a matter of fact, I didn't put any money in joining this company. I just registered with them, sign up with them. I want for you to see the power of network marketing. The people I brought in are not doing business with the company, but most of the people I brought in started sharing their own link and earning money from their own efforts. I want you to understand the power of this can change your life. When I was busy doing business with this company, I was seriously making a lot of money with this company. Most times, $1,000 in 2 weeks, $1,500 in 2 weeks. Because of what the people I brought in were seriously doing business with the company, and the company were paying me commission in 2017. So I want you to understand. I decided to screenshot this and show us because you need to understand what is network marketing. How are you seeing this industry? Are you seeing it you are helping the company, or are you seeing it that you are building your own business? I don't pay tax in this. The company pay me all my commission straight to my bank account. If I like to withdraw it in US dollars, I withdraw it to US dollars. If I want to withdraw it in Naira, I also withdraw it in Naira. So I want you to understand that we have lots of leverage in network marketing business. And you need to start thinking about network marketing. Because why? If you build it, it has the ability to change the whole of your life. And this is very, very important. You need to understand this. All right. So this is what Brian Tracy said, and this is powerful. He said, the future of network marketing is unlimited. There is no end in sight. I want you to understand this. There is no end in sight. It will continue to grow because better people are getting into it soon. It will be one of the most respected business methods in the world. And I can tell you, so many people are getting into network marketing business. Today, we have network marketing business. Many people like medical doctors, lawyers, people are leaving their profession that they went to school to read, and they are joining network marketing because why? They have understood this industry. You need to understand the industry we are dealing with. It is not an ordinary industry. An industry that is doing over 187 billion US dollars in revenue. Listen, gentlemen, that 187 billion US dollars is not the company that is generating it. It is me and you, distributors, me and you that is in network marketing profession all over the world that is bringing those volume. 187 billion. I can tell you in the next 5 years, network marketing industry will be the most highest paid industry in the whole world. Because why? If you build it, you will end on it throughout the rest of your life. There's one network marketing called Amway. Amway is one of the oldest network marketing. I've forgotten this man. It was one of the people that built Amway company. And I can tell you today, he is still earning money. The man that built it has died. His children are still earning money from the organization they built. You need to understand this. His children are still earning money from the organization their father built many years ago. For you to understand the kind of leverage, you're not building a business that tomorrow you lose your job. You're not transferring your job to your kid. You can never do that. But your network marketing business, you can transfer it to your kids. They can move on with it. This is where you retire. And I can tell you, in Pure, I normally call it last bus stop because they have all I needed to succeed in network marketing business. So you need to understand that network marketing is actually the business of 21st century. Today, GT Bank in Nigeria is doing, if you refer someone, they give you 100 Naira. Why are they doing that? For you to start referring people. Because they understand that network marketing is the fastest way to grow business. Because why? Advertising today is becoming more expensive. Advertising of any product or services today is becoming more expensive. So companies are using people to advertise those businesses. And that's why many companies that came in through network marketing normally go viral because distributors want to be the best distributor in that company to make the company to go viral in the first short period of time so that you'll be earning the more commission from the company. So you need to understand this. So you understand the industry you are in and how valuable it is. This industry is valuable and you need to treat it with a lot of value, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's continue. All right, so there are a lot of businesses in network marketing, but I wanted to explain to you some of what we have in Pure, the Stockist system. But this is for Nigerians. But for South Africans, the company have not launched the Stockist business system on South Africa, but I believe very soon they will still do that. So we have levels of Stockists. We have the one of 640,000. We have 1,280,000. We have 2,560,000. We have 5,120,000. The company said, if you make any of these payments, first of all, let me explain to you Stockist. So many of us are living in different locations. The company is in Lagos. The company cannot deliver products to a customer that need the product to your location. Let's assume you're living in Ibadan, for example. Ibadan is a city in Nigeria. So the company cannot easily move product from Lagos to Ibadan very easily. So someone can decide to be a stockist in Ibadan and help the company to distribute those products to customers in Ibadan. So the company the person pay some amount of money to the company's account and pick the products he paid for, depending on the capital you invested, and the company will be the products you pay to your location free of charge. Then people will be coming to your location, the person that made the payment to the company's account, to pick those products as they pay to the company's account. The company said that as people are doing that transaction, you are getting paid. Because why? Our company is seriously going viral. As a matter of fact, we are about 100,000 bottles of claims came into Nigeria about 4 days ago. I can tell you a lot of them have been distributed. Because of what? High demands of this product all over Nigeria. I can tell you in the next 5 years, this company will be a household name all over the African market because the company is seriously moving rapidly. So we have levels of stockists, like I've explained. Then there's what we call first-time commission. I've never seen someone that invested in a business or in anything and the person makes money in less than in 1 week time. I've never seen such kind of business, or less all these Ponzi scheme and scam businesses people are bringing today. So in our company, if you make any of these payments for the first time, you are getting 20% of your capital. If you put in 640, the 20% is 129,500. If you put in 1,280,000, the 20% is 259,000. If you put in 2,560,000, the 20% is 518,000. If you put in 5,120,000, 20% of it is 1,036,000. Then the company said, as people come to your location and pick those products, once the product they stock to you go below 80%, that they will restock you back those products people collected from you. And if they restock you, they will pay you 10% of your initial capital that you invested with them. If you put in 640, 10% of it is 64,000, 1,280,000, 10% of it is 128,000, 2,560,000, 10% of it is 256,000. If you put in 5,120,000, 10% of it is 512,000 naira paid to you on every time the company restock you. And the company said, we will restock you 35 times. That means each restock, you get 10%. Multiply it by 35, that's about 350% capital increase. This is awesome. So if you do a stock of 640, you are getting about 2.3 million, 1,280,000, you're getting 4.7 million. So these are your total earnings. But when you subtract your total earnings from what the company paid you, when you subtract your capital, this is your profit. Someone that invested 640,000 naira in a business and get over 1.7 million. No investment does that, but we have such kind of investment here. Who do you know that have money in the bank account? This is a time to do one of the best investments. Securing this investment, because why? Very soon, people will be doing 350% in this company every two months, because the demand will go so high. Because why? We have a product that is attracting medical attention. A lot of us heard about when our company hosted over 1,000 medical doctors last 2 weeks. Medical doctors were live discussing about our product. No company that has those kind of opportunity. And we have that kind of opportunity here. And I tell people, if I'm not in Pure and you're not in Pure, Pure will still move if you don't know about it. Pure will still go viral. But we are privileged. Ladies and gentlemen, we are privileged. Go to the chat button and type, we are privileged. Because we are privileged to take advantage of this opportunity to make this company go viral. Because people are still going to buy this product. Let me give you an example. There was a time MTN was in a business of selling recharge card. MTN was in a business of selling recharge card. They are busy convincing people, please partner with us, please be our distributor, please do this with us, please do that. MTN was in the business of telling people, please buy our recharge cards, please invest in our company. But today, MTN is no longer in a business of recharge. They're not in the business of selling SIM cards. Sorry, they're no longer in the business of selling SIM card. In Africa today, most especially West Africa, MTN is one of the most used network in Africa. Do you know how much money MTN are making as people are recharging every day? MTN are no longer begging people to buy their SIM card now. They're in a business of recharge. As you recharge your card, as you recharge your SIM card, they will make money. So this is what will happen to a stockist business very soon. The company will go so much viral that people will be asking for pure products almost everywhere. Almost everywhere. The demand will be so high. So you need to understand these things, that it will still happen. Currently, we are in a momentum stage. As one of our leaders, Mr. Anderson Daniels, was explaining, we are currently in the momentum stage in this company. And seriously, we are entering the momentum stage. Because why? Serious medical attention is coming into our company. Medical doctors, Nigerian Medical Association, people are going massively with this company. Because of what? The value the company has. We have a lot of value. And when you have value, it attracts people. It attracts money. It attracts a lot of things because we have a lot of value. I want you to see that we're not just selling, we're not product worker. We are selling the need. We're selling what people want. You need to understand that. All right. I want to explain to you the kind of business we are running in Pure, because it is good for you to understand what you are doing. Like I always tell you, when you hear network marketing, what does your mind tell you? Does it mean that another thing people are doing, or another business for people who don't know what they're doing in their life, or another anything? Or you are listening to someone that failed? You know, there are people who know how to say a lot of bad things about network marketing business, but you don't need to listen to those people. You need to go and listen to people who have succeeded in network marketing. That is where you get the motivation, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get advice, don't get advice from a failure in anything you are going to, in any business you want to go into. Get advice from people who are succeeding, who have made results from this business. Many people tell me that in network marketing, only 1% succeed. I have a question for people that make that statement. Tell me any business today or any industry today, 2% succeed. Every business today is only open to 1% success. There are people who are in the business of buying and selling. People are making money in that business, but a lot of people are not making money. So you need to understand that every business, every industry, anything you think that you're doing, the chances for you to succeed there is only 1%. But I tell people, if there is 1%, there is a space, there is a room for you. I want you to understand that if there is 1% for you to succeed, is a 1% chance for you to succeed in that industry, there is a space and chance for you to succeed. Because if you follow the right footsteps of people who have succeeded in that industry, you will definitely be successful in whatever you're doing. So you need to understand what we are doing here. So one of the businesses I love so much in our company is what I call the team bonus. This is the team bonus. I want you to understand this. Your team is built to infinity. If you hear the word infinity, what does that mean to you? Infinity means endless. I want you to understand this. Infinity means endless. It doesn't stop. You can go to dictionary to confirm what I just said. Endless. Your team can grow up to 10 million. If I say 10 million, people will be like, Mr. John Bosco, what are you have started exaggerating? Ladies and gentlemen, it is not exaggeration. I have seen someone that built a network of 3 million people in a network marketing organization. As a matter of fact, the person made himself over 500 million US dollars. Do you know how much money is that? That's a life-changing income. There is nothing you can't achieve. There's nothing you won't buy for yourself. Because why? You have the money. The money keeps coming. Because why? You have organization. You have a business that is still pulling you money every single week or every single month from that business. This is very important. When you have a network marketing organization, let's say you invested in a bad business advice and you lose all your money. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know that anybody that have a network of people will never cry? You will never cry because you are confident. Because why? you have another source of income, which is network marketing that you have built that keeps generating you money every single week or every single month from that business. You need to understand this. I was listening to a guy that was recently published in business.home. If you're in network marketing, if you want to get motivated, you need to go there. You need to see income people are earning. People are earning 3 million per month. People are earning 5 million per month in network marketing industry. You need to understand this. I was listening to this guy, I was fired up. This guy is 23 years old. This guy income today is 500,000 US dollars. In Nigerian currency, that's about 200 million per month. Tell me what this guy cannot achieve. Tell me what this guy cannot do today. This guy built a network of 50,000 people in 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. I was reading about this guy. In that company, some people did not achieve that rank just being with the company for 10 years. Some people that have achieved it are people who have been in network marketing in industry for like 20 years that have team already. But this guy, that was his first time in network marketing business. He came into the business. You understand the business he was trying to build. In 3 years, he built a distributor of 50,000 people all over the world. The guy became chairman 500, earning 500,000 US dollars every month. That's 200 million naira. Can you tell me, if you are earning such amount of money, where you will live, you will live the best sort of life? I can tell you. This guy did this. This guy did this in 3 years. I shared a video sometime in our group about a guy called Ahmed Mukhtar. Ahmed Mukhtar is inspiring me every single day. Ahmed Mukhtar said something that when he went to Barcelona, the first time he was invited in a convention, in a network marketing event, he was looking at people who have been celebrated. Ahmed Mukhtar was motivated. Ahmed Mukhtar was crying. He said to himself, this is the kind of life I want to myself. He went back and went and put in the work. In 3 years, Ahmed Mukhtar built a network of 21,000 people. You need to understand it. You need to be obsessed. It's not about who brought you into this company. It's not about who brought you into the network marketing industry. It's about how you see in the industry. It's about how you get obsessed and make something happen in a very short period of time and create history for yourself. He said that was the first time he's involving himself in a business. And I can tell you, network marketing became his a way to success. And you need to understand this. You need to listen to people that are successful in whatever you are doing. Stop listening to people that say, oh, network, I don't like bringing people. There is no business today that is didn't involve in bringing people. Even if you're working for someone, let me tell you, the company you're working for are looking for people to sell their products or services to be able to pay you. If people are not coming, you won't get paid. Every business today involves around people. So network marketing is still a business of people. You need to understand that. Every business today, be it hospital, be it anything, still need people to survive. That is what the business we are in. But I needed to understand what I'm about to share to you tonight, which is this team bonus. Your referral efforts build your team, which is the people you recruit into this business help you in building your team. Your upline referral effort build your team, aka spillovers. People are getting massive spillovers from this company. A lot of us have spillover. People joining from, a lot of South Africans, have seen a lot of Nigerians joining them. And when those people in Nigeria buy products, they are in South Africa. They are getting the point. That is leverage that I'm talking about. In network marketing, you don't succeed alone. You don't succeed alone. Other people also help you to succeed. I want you to understand the kind of benefit and leverage you are enjoying in this industry. All right. So this is the team we are building. We are building a left team and the right team. And the company said, we are paying you 10% of your lesser leg. Let me explain this briefly. I was talking with a lady this last week. He saw this chart and he told me, oh, John Bosco, it's only two people that I need to succeed in my business. I said, why do you ask? He said, because I'm seeing only 2 people here. I asked her one question. I said, ma, you are in business? She said, yes. I told her something. Since you started doing business, is it only 2 people that you have sold your product to? She said, no. I said, how many people have you sold your product to? She said, I have sold my product to a lot of people. I said, why do you sell your product to a lot of people? He said, because it's my business. You see why I talk about perspective. How do you see this industry? Are you seeing it as a business? Are you seeing it as another thing that another thing that you just joined to buy the product? You can join Pure and buy product and be enjoying the product. That's fine. But if you want to build a business here, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be serious. You need to know what you're doing. That you are seeing 2 people here doesn't mean that you can only sign 2 people. I was opening the lady's mind. The lady was like, wow, thank you so much. You really opened my mind. This is yes, you only have 2 legs, but it doesn't mean that you are bringing 2 people. The person that brought the highest people in the business makes the highest money. You need to understand this. It doesn't mean that it's only 2 people that you bring in. Okay, what about those 2 people that you bring in are not doing the business? That means you are not doing the business. That means you don't know what you're doing. So it doesn't mean that you are seeing 2 legs, means that you only bring 2 people. You put people in your left and right. The more people you are bringing, you are working with them, the more chances for you to go higher in the company and makes the most money in the company. So that's also come back to my question. And I like saying this. The repetition of words doesn't mean that the person doesn't know what he's saying. It's for emphasis. I am emphasizing on it for you to understand that you need to soak into your mind. That question is, how are you seeing this industry? Are you seeing it as a business? Are you seeing it as something else? This is a business people are building. You can build this and make a lot of money. Why am I saying it's a business? You are not paying for shipping of the product. Have any day Pure wanted to ship product and call you on the phone? Hey, sir, please, can you bring some money? Let's ship some product to Nigeria, or let's ship some product to South Africa. You don't do that. You don't pay for all these things. Have Pure called you one day and say, hey, please, can you pay some money from your commission? Let's pay for our office in Ikeja, or let's pay for our office in South Africa. Pure don't do those things. But you are enjoying all this leverage, and then what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for in a business like this? So this is our team bonus. The company pay us left and right. So we need to work on our team bonus, not just working with them. We need to work on our team members to make this thing work out. Because why? It's not about recruiting. If you keep on recruiting the whole world, you end up earning only referral bonus. But I can tell you, the main money is on the teamwork, which is the team bonus, which is everybody in the team is doing something. That is when you start earning the big money from the business. So you need to understand this. All right, let's continue. Another benefit to having Pure is the uni-level structure. I love this thing so much because it's one of the things that inspire me the most. In the binary, we are running 2 systems in this company, which is the binary and the uni-level. In the binary, everybody is in 2 pairs. Everybody is in 2. Everybody, you're getting spillover from each other. Everybody is joining. You are earning leverage on the binary aspect. But on the uni-level, let's assume you only registered 4 people. The 4 people that you registered will be singled out like this. And the company said, those 4 people that you registered, whoever they register, look at this person registered 3 people. And one of the 3 people he registered put only 1. This one person registered 2 persons. And one of the persons she registered 3 persons. This person only registered 1 person. This person registered 2 people. And one of the 2 people he registered 1 person. The company said, whoever that is in this your uni level, whether you are the one that brought them or people they brought them, the company said you will earn 7% of their income every week. I decided to post it to share this because I have earned on this income on this system, and I also show you here. So the company said earning 7% of everybody's income every week, ladies and gentlemen. What can you see? It looks small when you start, but what can you see in the next 10 years? When your team blew up. Imagine if Facebook is earning 7% of the money we are spending on data every day. Imagine that. Facebook has about 2 billion people globally. That's almost 1/4 of the world population on Facebook. And the company is still growing because people are coming every single day. But we are building a business of people here. We are growing our own community. Mark Zuckerberg said something. He said, idea does not come out fully formed. They only become clearer as you work on them. What does it mean? If you're working on this team bonus or this generational bonus, it might not form fully well at the beginning, but as you're working on it, it becomes clearer. You start seeing the big picture. You start seeing the big numbers that you can be able to achieve in the next 5 years. This is very, very important. And I tell people, let's work on our business by building our business by 10-10. Imagine we are building a business of 10-10. Let me tell you, if you want to build a business of 10,000 people in this company, it can only take you 4 months. At the worst case, 6 months. But let me blow your mind. You join this company, then you got all the training. Then after 1 month, you go for training for this business. Then the next month you decide to recruit. Let's say it takes you 30 days to bring in 10 leaders like you, 10 hungry people. Let me tell you, everybody will not be your business partner. That is why everybody is not partnering with Access Bank. Everybody is not partnering with GT Bank. Everybody is partnering with different set of people, because why? You love partnering with them. So everybody will not join you. You have to look for people who are hungry like you. Let me tell you, no cannot kill you. If someone tell you, hey, join my business, the person says no, you won't die. The person will not steal your phone. The person will not burn your house. He will not even slap you. All the person can say is no. That is it. You move on to the next person. Move to the next person. Over to the next person. That's what I said. Because why? We have about 1.3 billion people in Africa. They need to hear about this opportunity. Do you know the kind of opportunity we have at hand? An opportunity that is new, that is only 1 year in Africa. There are businesses that have been in Africa for more than 50 years. Do you know the revenue those businesses are doing? This company will still get to over 50 years in Africa. Do you know the volume that we're bringing in every month? You need to be thinking about these things. You need to be seeing the future. Yes, we need to make it, we are excited about the product, but we need to get excited about what the future will look like by putting in the work now and making something happen from today. All right, let me continue. Your first month, it takes you 1 month to bring 10 people, 30 days to bring 10 people. Then you bring these 10 people, you start training them. You start giving them the secret, the plan, everything you did to bring him or her to the company. In the second month, those 10 people that you train, it also took each of them 30 days to bring their own 10 people. By the end of the second month, you have 100 people in your team. Remember, I say you are working with people who are willing to put in the work, not people who will join the business and be sleeping. If you want to make money in Pure, I want to know that. If you just want to come and enjoy product, I still want to know that, because you don't need to waste your time on people who are not ready. Move to the next person. I always tell people, you can take a horse to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink water. Yes, I've brought you to Pure and you buy products. I cannot force you to do the Pure business. It is still up to you. It is still your decision to make. So in your third month, those 100 people got the same training and decide to bring their own 10 people in the same 30 days. Each 100 people bringing in their 10 people. In the fourth month, you are having 10,000 people. Ladies and gentlemen, how simple is that? And the company said, let's assume they're earning $100. They're earning $100. $100 is 37,000 naira in Nigerian currency. So in South Africa, it's about 1,700 rands. And the company said you are earning 7% of their $100. In your first generation, that is $70. Second generation, $700. Third generation, $7,000. Fourth generation, 70,000 US dollars. This is extra income you're going to earn from the company. And remember, those 10,000 people were not brought 100% by you. Can you now see where the power of leverage comes in? In your workspace, when your colleague is working, you will not earn from what he's doing. No. The company pays you incentive by what you do, only the work you produce yourself. But in network marketing, your team member bring anybody into the organization, the company also compensates you for that person he brought in. You know, and if you think about this, this is one of the best things you need to do. It's a leverage business. Leveraging on other people's effort, time, energy, and skills. You need to understand this. All right, let's continue. All right, so this is the example of the generational bonus. This was when the company paid me this money, I began to think. I was looking at my phone. I told myself, this is an exponential income. This thing will happen. This is the company paid me for all these people what they earned that week. Mr. Sebastian Onyinyechuku actually earned $75. The company paid me 7% of it. That's about $5.25. Listen, the company did not remove this money from Sebastian money. They did not remove it. They paid Sebastian wherever he qualified, he earned. Just that the company, because of I got to a certain level, the company started paying me from the earnings of everybody in my structure. Mr. Ganiyu earned $93. The company paid me $7. That's about $6.46. You are making little income. Imagine you earn $5.25 from 5,000 people, not 5,000. Let's say 1,000 people. That's 5,000 US dollars, ladies and gentlemen. If you are getting value in this call, can you go to the chat button and keep expressing yourself? Keep expressing yourself. You need to get fired up. You need to understand what we have here. This is huge. This is massive. This is where people earn the highest income from this business. You can see Mr. Aziz. I still earn money from whatever. You need to understand the company is not removing this money from the money you made. But because you are building a business, the company start rewarding you. This thing looks small because I might earn from like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, different people. Imagine when you earn from 1,000 different people. Every week, this money comes in. Look at someone that earned $220. Remember, we are talking about people earning $100, but somebody earned $220. I want you to see the big picture. People will still be earning $500. People will still be earning $1,000. You can look at someone that earned exactly $100. And that was $7 I was using to do the explanation. 7% of $100 is $7. The company paid me exact $7. For you to see that this thing is not just a calculation, it is real. This is the reality because the company will give you a breakdown of how they paid you the money. So you need to understand that this is huge. Okay, someone that earned $220, the company paid me $15. This is amazing. Someone that earned $165, the company paid me $11.55 from their income. This is from their income, whatever they are earning. Oh my God, you need to, and this is my account. You can see Chibike John Bosco. This is my account. I decided to screenshot this thing because I was doing a sketch. Imagine you work on this company, we are working together, and we were able to produce a silver, we were able to produce 10,000 silvers. And as a silver, the minimum you can earn as a silver is $150 in a week. And as a silver, which is 7% of $150 is $10.50. This is silver. Imagine earning it from 10,000 people in the next 5 years. That's about $105,000 that week only on generational bonus. We have not talked about your team bonus. We have not talked about your pure rank bonus. We have not talked about your leadership bonus, which is earning in shares. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know the kind of dream you have for yourself, but let me tell you, this company can make it a reality. I always say this, network marketing might not be your thing. You might not want to be talking. Let me tell you, if you know me before, I don't talk. I'm always a quiet guy. But I decided to learn and start working on myself. Thank God for the people I started working with when I was in secondary school. Thank God for the kind of books I read. Let me give you back history of my network marketing experience. Before I got into network marketing industry way back, I joined network marketing in 2016. I became more serious in 2017. There was a guy that was visiting my elder brother in where we are living in Anambra State, in the eastern part of Nigeria. So this guy, every day, come and visit my brother. Well, I would tell him that my brother is not available. He will not tell me the reason why he's visiting my brother, because the guy was seeing me as somewhere that will not do anything. So the guy visited for like 3 times. He didn't see my brother whenever I'm at home. So unfortunately, he met my brother on the road and told him about a company that he needs to come and see this. The next day, my brother went there. My brother saw that. My brother became so excited. And my brother said something that the first person is discussing about this thing is me. So when my brother came in that evening, he was telling me about this company. I was saying, it's not these people that are doing all these things. I was just trying to make mockery of what he was saying. As I told him, okay, tomorrow I'll be going there with you. That day, That I can never forget that day. It was on May 2016. I went there on the event happened on 26th May 2016. I went there with my brother. I was wearing a black shirt and a trouser and a pant. That was the first time I listened to Mr. Innocent Daniels. I always said thank you, sir, to him, because her words that day changed my life. Because why? People were excited about money, but I was obsessed about the kind of business network marketing is. I was not happy. I was crying. I told myself, this is a business. That was when I started becoming excited about network marketing business. After the event, I was so excited. I went home with so much passion. Thank God for the internet. I started listening to a lot of videos on YouTube, going to different trainings on the internet, listening to Les Brown and other, like Jim Rohn, other powerful people in network marketing. Then the next day, the event's supposed to be 2 days. The next day, there was a heavy rain that day. My brother was telling me, we're not going there. I told him, you might not go there, but me, I am going there because I know the value I got that day. I left my house. There was no bike or bus that would take me there. I trekked from my house to that place, and rain was seriously beating me that day. It was because why? I saw so much value in what I had the previous day. And I entered the seminar hall wet. I was 100% wet. I don't care who was looking at me. I was ready to receive. That was my journey. And I told you, I can tell you, I started going viral with that company, promoting the company's product. People started calling me the company's name. See, let me tell you, if people have not started calling you pure, you're not doing pure business. People started calling me the company's name, even where I was working then in my house. People started calling, because anything you do, I tell you, you need to take this. If you do it, like we have claims now. Anybody that calls me that is having any headache, I tell you, you need to use claims. People started calling me the company's products. Because why? I was passionately pushing the company's business. And I can tell you, it has been a win-win situation since that day in network marketing industry. Just that I left product network marketing, I went into financial company network marketing. That was when I hit the highest blows. I lost a lot of friends, lost a lot of money. And that was when I told myself the best network marketing business to be part of is a product network marketing. And which is what we have here today. Which is what people will keep looking for this value. People will not call you that, hey, I lost my money through you, because you will give me my money, this and that. People will be shouting at you. People don't do that here. Because why? When they pay money to the company, they exchange their money for quality value, which is our product. This is what we are for. This is what we are selling. This is the solution we are bringing to the world. I want you to understand this. So that's my journey. All right, let's continue. So let's say for people earning, if you have a team, 10,000 people earning $100, this is your income. Let's say they only started earning $200. Imagine $140,000 from 10,000 people in a week. They started earning $300, 210,000. They start earning $500, 350,000 weekly income. Hey, you need to understand it, because why? People's income will still grow. What do you need to get to start earning $300? Just become a good director. If you have good director in your organization, you have up to 10,000 good directors in your organization in the next 5 years. This is your income per week. Every week, 210,000 US dollars. Only on the generational bonus. We have not talked about the team bonus. We have not talked about the leadership bonus. So this is exponential income, and this is where the company do the highest payout in our pure business. All right. I always like to say this. Momentum starts with you. All these things I said here won't make sense if you don't decide. I tell people, if you don't change, nothing will change. I also say this, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Don't take this thing as normal thing. Take this thing as a business. Run with it and change your life with this business. This business has the ability to give the whole of your family the kind of lifestyle you desire. And you need to make it happen with this company. When I tell people, Africa will be on the leading in pure. Go and mark my word. Africa will lead pure business. And I can tell you, let that person be you. There is an opportunity to overtake. That I'm talking to you today doesn't mean that I can be always above you. You can put the most effort and you can surpass me in this business. Because why? In network marketing business, overtaking is allowed. I don't know if you have heard about it before. Overtaking is allowed. You can overtake whoever that bring into this company.
and be at the top. It's not about who bring you in. It's about how hungry are you to do something. All right. I love this picture. I was not the one that posted it, but the day I saw it, this picture really inspired me. And because this picture really happened, exactly what happened here have happened in real life. When I started Pure Business last year, most of my friends were making mockery, laughing, product this, product that. I was busy watering the Pure Business. I was busy working to build my business, watering it, going after all the mockery. I don't listen to them. As a matter of time, the business grew. I started reaping from the business I'm building, reaping fruits. They are looking at me. They were like, "Oh, I wish we started this thing with this guy." And and the next picture showed they started doing what I was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, today those my friends are doing what I'm doing today. As a matter of fact, two of them are in this Zoom meeting. Two of them are in, but I won't mention names. But this is an encouragement to everyone. What can you see? People will still join you. People that are looking at you, people are just looking at you. You need to produce results. You need to produce a result. They'll start doing what you're doing. They'll start appreciating what you're doing because why? They're seeing that this thing is really working. So you need to prove them wrong. When people are trying to push you down, you need to go and refill yourself. Mind the kind of people you exchange energy with. It's very important. I always tell people, I don't like hearing negative words. If you know me, if anybody say any negative word around me, I will definitely counter it. Because why? People, you don't know the next person that is listening. And I always say this. Les Brown said, someone's opinion should never be your reality. People normally accept bad things easily. Someone can say something that is bad or against something, you definitely accept it the way because that the person has said is bad. You need to work on yourself and be very careful the kind of information you are allowed to enter you. Because why? It is called information. If you take it in, it will form you. Know the kind of things you are taking in. That's why it is called information. Well, it first of all goes into you and then forms you. So know the kind of thing you are taking in your body, into your mind. All right. Let's go to real business. Network marketing reward leadership. Leaders make the most money in network marketing. Let me tell you something. Look at the people that are making money in Pure today. I want you to look at people that are making money today. What do you see? The people that are making money today in Pure, you can only see these things that we mentioned. One, people that are making serious money. I'm not talking about people that are making 10,000, 50,000. I'm talking about people that are making 1.8 million, 2 million, 500,000, 300,000 weekly. Look at them. What are the things can you see them? These people know how to do presenting. They know how to present. They know how to talk about the product. They go for trainings. They attend Zoom meetings. They don't give excuse. All these people are leaders, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't tell yourself, I want to become a leader in network marketing, you won't get paid. This is the fact. It's not that network marketing, some people succeed. It is the people that say, I'm becoming a leader. That is the 1% of people that succeed in network marketing. If you're just coming into network marketing to say, oh, let me go and enjoy this company, you'll just be there enjoying them, getting motivation from week to week. But when you decide to be a leader, read about the product, watch videos about the product, get information about the product, work on yourself. And then let me tell you, like many people will see most of our leaders, when they are talking, they talk with so much power, so much vibration and this and that. Let me tell you, nobody was born like that. Let me know this from today. It is all about investment. What are you investing in yourself? Are you just, after listening to Pure, you get excited about Pure Excel and relax? You need to go on training on the internet. Thank God for the internet. You go on YouTube, you watch videos about network marketing, about Jim Rohn, about leadership, about John C. Maxwell, about Eric Worrell, so many leaders in network marketing. Feeding yourself with information. When you are talking, people will be vibrating. People want more of you. Develop yourself. Work on yourself. If you spend 1 hour every day listening to audiobook, thank God for the internet, we have audiobooks today. After this call tonight, I'll add all of us to a podcast list that I'll be sharing every week, audiobooks that we'll be listening to every week. You need to feed yourself with new things and build up yourself. When you start talking, people will be vibrating. Remember this, network marketing rewards leadership. If you're not a leader, just have it in mind that you're not going to make money in network marketing. I don't need to lie to you. there's nothing like motivation. If you have not decided to be a leader, to know how to present, to know how to help the next person to be part of the company, to know how to add your bank account or do so many little, I'm not talking about big things. I'm talking about little things, because the little things that you are doing over time will turn to big. You now become a big leader. So that is it. You need to know how to do little things for yourself. Not everything you call this person, call that person. I'm not saying you won't call someone when you are starting out, but there are some. If you've been in business for like 2-3 months, you must have been doing some things all by yourself. People should not be reminding you of joining Zoom meetings. People should not be reminding you of bringing your prospect to Zoom meetings. People should not be reminding you on following up on your people. So if you're being in a business for more than 3 months, you need to be doing all these things by yourself. That shows you are going to be a leader in network marketing. Network marketing only reward the leaders. Only the leaders makes money, not people who are just looking. If you're just looking, just be looking. No money for you. All right, let's continue. As a leader, there are things expected of you to build momentum in your business. I'm going to be listing all these things at this course of this training. You get to get all the information. All right. If not pure, then what? This is the question you need to ask yourself. If it is not pure opportunity, honestly, I can tell you most people in other network marketing companies were like, oh, I wish pure was what I was introduced to. I wish it was pure that I built my network to this level. Because why? We have all it takes in this. We have everything in this company. We have the best set of leadership. We have everything. We are getting all these things for free. That's one thing I love about network marketing. You are training yourself. You are getting all these skills 100% free from people. Like a lot of us in this training will be getting a lot of trainings on how to run Facebook adverts, how to do this, do that. Let me tell you, if you want to get these skills out there, you pay a lot of money. The kind of leadership meeting we are getting, we normally go on every Monday. People pay thousands to get it. We are getting it free. The kind of leadership meeting we are getting tonight, people pay huge amounts of money. But we are just getting it free of charge. All we need to do is to plug in and to be part of the meeting. You need to understand the kind of leverage we are having pure. So you need to understand that you are with the right company. You are with the right company that has value, product value. Product is what makes the money. If you want to attract an ant today, what do you need to do? You don't need to go and start looking for holes. Just bring a sugar and leave it on the floor. If you give it time, ants will fill there. Because why? The sugar is a value to the ant. So human being is so much interested to live long. Nobody wants to die. I believe everybody in this call wants to live long. So if anybody wants to die and someone says, oh, use this thing and it will save your life, human being will buy it immediately. Because why? He wants to live. So we have a product of value that people are looking for. We have the best compensation plan people are looking for. These things have the ability to change your income and change your life. All right, let's continue. So we have 5 core fundamentals to build momentum. We have 5 core fundamentals for you to build momentum. Number one rule is to fire your upline. Take full responsibility of your business. I'm not saying you should insult your upline. I said, fire your upline. Meet whoever that registered into this business. I said to that person, thank you so much for telling me about Pure. I will make this business work out. You need to go all the way and make it happen. Because why? That's one of the best ways to build momentum. Say to the person that brought you, thank you for showing me this business. You have done well for me in this business. You need to take responsibility and start doing something immediately. Fire your upline immediately. It's not that you won't be asking things, a question to your upline, but there are things you'll be doing all by yourself. Your upline will be amazed. There are some people that came into this business, or they came in through some people and they went viral. Because why? They see things that others were not seeing. They were not seeing that. They were not seeing that, oh, I'm building business for my upline. That is what most people think. And I ask you one question. Those points the company pay you for, are the company you think that you're generating for your upline, are company not paying you for those points? You need to understand that you are not doing business for your upline. You are doing business for yourself, because the company still pay you for those points that you generate. The company pay you for your point, for the volume you brought for them, not for how many days you have stayed in Pure. The first time Pure did the first event in Lagos, I was there. A lot of people are saying, oh, I was getting this business, I was getting pure product from US, the product is nice, blah, blah, blah. They were saying a lot of things. But where are those people today? Most of them, I don't know them. No, it's not I don't know them. I don't see them again. Most of them have left. Most of them are not there anymore because they are not leaders. But people that came in later moved the business to the next level. But these are people that were buying the product from the US. If you're enjoying this Zoom meeting tonight, go and express yourself in the chat box. I can tell you a lot of things is happening. It's happening tonight. I'm so excited. People are happy tonight. After this call, a lot to be shared. A lot of announcements are coming, and I will also do great things from here on. All right. For you to build momentum in your business, you need to learn how to present pure opportunity as fast as possible. You need to learn how to using pure opportunity, present pure opportunity to the next person. You need to learn how to do this. You need to understand the product. You need to understand the competition plan on how to push this, on how to present it to the next person. Let me tell you, you might not do well the first time you do it, but let me tell you, for you to perfect something, you need to do it continuously doing it over time. Before you know what is happening, you become perfect in what you're doing. So you need to learn how to do, no matter how you do it, even though you just start, you are reading slide, you are reading the slide, you are doing presentation, because many people are going to join you out of your excitement. They're not joining you because you are best presenter. There was something I learned from Ahmed Mukhtar. He said something that when he decided to work on his business, he doesn't know how to present his company's opportunity. But what he did, whenever he was doing presentation, he tell people that my name is Ahmed Mukhtar. I'm not a good speaker, but I'm here to present our company opportunity to you. He was excited. People are looking at the excitement. Let me tell you, people are looking for someone that knows where he's going to work with, not people that waste their time. If you can be able to pass a vision to those people that you are presenting to, they will join your business because of the way you are presenting it to them, because they know that you know what you're saying and you can take them to wherever they want to go. People don't want to waste their time. People don't just join a company. They join a movement. People that know where they are going. All right. Another thing that is expected for you to build a business, you need to learn how to launch a new IBO as fast as possible. You need to know how to register someone. You need to know how to add their bank account in their back office. You need to know how to do help them to do a lot of things for them. Tell them to download Zoom meeting. Tell them to know how to use Zoom meeting. Set up Zoom meeting for them. Like many people are in this Zoom call, most of them don't know how to unmute their mic. They don't know how to do so many things so that they will be part of the Zoom meeting and also follow what is happening. A lot of people here might not have their mic muted. They can't hear what I'm saying. So most of their leaders don't teach them how to do all these things. So you need to teach your people how to do all these things. The next thing for you to do, never miss any pure event, especially Zoom meeting. Invite, prospect always. Let me tell you, if you like, keep attending pure Zoom meeting and get excited every day. It won't make any change into your pocket. It is the person that you bring into this business. There was a lady that I bring into this business. When I met her online, she was resisting. All I did was to plug her into training upon training upon training. At a time, she loved the training. She started joining the training by herself. I didn't need to remind her of the training because why? I know she's getting a lot of value from the trainings. So you need to know how to be doing this. Don't miss the event. I know we are in different cities, but thank God for the internet. We can use the internet and build our business. Another thing you do for you to build momentum in your business is to be excited. Be excited. Like I said, people will join you because of your excitement, not because of claims and daily build and pure Excel. People join you because of your excitement. You need to understand that. Never stop being new. Never stop being new. Always invest in yourself. Go for trainings. Listen to audio books. Go on YouTube. Watch videos of successful people. Learn new things that can keep making you new in the business. Lead by example. Always lead by example. This is very important. Read books on leadership and MLM. There are a lot of books one of the books you can read is GoPro. Thank God for the internet. All these books are on YouTube as audio book. If most of them are 3 hours, you can just dedicate 1 hour to listen to it, and the next day, every day 1 hour. In 3 days, you have finished the book. If it's only in the night before you go to bed, listen to these things. It's very important. So I'll be sharing a lot of audio books with us as we are going after this training. All right, let's continue. Okay, you can't duplicate what you don't do yourself. This is very important. You can't duplicate what you don't do yourself. What you don't do, you cannot duplicate it. This is very important. And again, your team will work to your intensity level and not any higher. Your team cannot move ahead of you. This is very important. And network marketing is this of monkey see, monkey do. What you are doing, that is what your people are seeing, and they will think that that's the best way to do it. Your team members will do exactly the same thing. I want you to look at Usain Bolt when he's running. The people who are running with Usain Bolt, they have to increase their speed because of what? They are looking at Usain Bolt, the speed the guy is moving with. That's why they need to increase their own speed to be able to move, to be able to speed, to get the guy. So you need to understand that your team cannot go higher than you. They are not looking at other leaders. But unless your team, one of your team members is someone that is really upset, can really go higher than you. But majority of a team will always be following your footsteps. If you're not calling people, they won't call people. If you're not inviting people on Zoom meeting, they won't invite people. If you're always late on Zoom meeting, they will always be late. If you're not there on Zoom meeting, they will not be there. So this is very important. It's a business of monkey see, monkey do. So you need to understand this. All right. I'm so excited today because we are launching our organization and community today. We are doing a big mega launch. And from today, I can tell you it will be all win-win from here because we are taking it more higher. We are launching our organization, which is the Vision Pathfinders. These Vision Pathfinders have been what I've been working on since last year, but I have not launched it. But I told myself I'm going to launch it. No matter what is going to happen, let it happen. I'm going to launch it. So this is our community. This is our organization. This is the vision we are driving. Our goal, this is our motto, making greatness common. We want to make greatness common. We want to tell the average person there is a space for you. There's a chance for you up there for you to live the best life you want for yourself. So this will be our community we are launching from today, the Vision Pathfinders. All right. So what is Vision Pathfinders and what are we for? And I want to use the opportunity to say you are officially welcome to the Vision Pathfinder community. And thank you for being part of the vision to impact the lives of 10 million people around the world. I know many people say something, oh, John Bosco, you have come again, no, 10 million people. Why 10 million people? Let me tell you, how far can you see? 10 million people I can't impact 10 million people all by myself. That's why it is called a mission. We are in a mission to achieve this. We need everybody in this Zoom call. Currently, we are 42 people. Let me tell you, 42 people can change the world. 42 people can get these 10 million people if we are committed to do what we are supposed to do. And our goal at Vision Pathfinders is to inspire everyone about our mission and show average person the pathway to success and experience luxurious lifestyle. And I always say this, I love this word. You know, this word came to me since I started business in 2017, which is there is more. I tell people there is more to whatever you want in life. If you want 10 million naira, there is more. You can still get more. There is more to whatever you want in life. And here we share people our vision and encourage everyone to be part of the mission to make it a reality. We hope to add value to you and to your finances. And welcome to VPC. VPC means Vision Pathfinders Community. This is our community. And currently we have a Facebook group for this community. And that Facebook is a closed group. It is only for registered members. You don't add a prospect. Add people because we need to be seeing how many we are. And we need to be working on that number to hit 10 million people. Thank God that this meeting is recorded. As you know, the Bible said, as far as our eyes can see, you can achieve. We need to achieve this. We need to achieve this. We need to get to these 10 million people all over the world. We are getting people from Nigeria, from Kenya, from South Africa, from Cameroon, from Ghana, from different parts of the world. People will be joining and will make this vision a reality. All right. So what is expected of you to do starting from today for you to build momentum in your business? There are some things expected for you to do. There are some things you need to start doing from today. Number one, helping your prospect to download Zoom meeting app and set it up for them. I have a video training for that. I have a video training that explains to you how to. I will also send it out to the group so you can get all these videos. And all you need to do once you sign anybody up, help the person. The first thing the person needs to do is to download Zoom, because that's one of the best way we can communicate to each other. The person will start giving you excuses. I don't have recharge card. I don't have data. Or most time network. I know network is understandable, but the idea of recharge card, honestly, you need to work with people who are willing to do something and change their lives. All right. So helping your prospect to download Zoom meeting and set it up for them is the number one thing. Then the number two, back office training. You need to learn everything about the back office, how to add your bank account, how to know the left and right leg, how to know points, how to know all these things. I have a video training for that, which can help you. All these things will be sent out starting from Monday. You'll get all this information from Monday. All right. Having access to pure customer service lines to help you process your orders. I will also make available all the pure customer service lines that can help you in anything you want to do. If you want to process orders, if you want to, if your payment was not paid, if you didn't receive payment, there are people in charge of it. You need to learn how to do all those things. These are what leaders do. You need to know who the email you need to send to this person if you have any issue. So this is very important. The number four is learn everything about Pure and basic knowledge about it, which is going on. We have recorded, so many recorded Zoom meetings. You can go and learn about the product, the compensation plan, a lot of them. The number five, finding prospects. This is very important, finding prospects. You know, network marketing, people normally run away from network marketing because of the word finding prospects. They think it's all about looking for your family and friends that will join your business. I tell them, yes, you need your family and friends to join you, but there is a more better way to do it. One of the ways I tell people is take advantage of our WhatsApp groups. A lot of you bear me witness tonight that we have a lot of people have been joining our WhatsApp group from Facebook. I personally pay for all those adverts. I've never called anybody, please send me money for adverts. I am doing all these things to help the team grow because I'm more interested in you succeeding, because it's a business of everybody succeeding. If I want to succeed alone, it will not work. I can't succeed in network marketing only by myself. You can't even do that in network marketing. You need people to be succeeding before you need to be succeeding. Taking advantage of our WhatsApp groups. You know, some people, you might not be in a WhatsApp group, but I can tell you after this Zoom call, meet whoever that invited you to this call. There might be some leaders that connected to all leaders. I have shared something to them about taking advantage of the internet, running adverts online. I took my time to write pages, to write a lot of articles about Pure so that people can actually join. What is expected of us? All is expected of us is for us to be answering people's questions. People who have a lot of questions. And mind you, lots of people that will be in a WhatsApp group will never comment. They will never comment, even though you keep sending message. They will never say anything. And if you disturb them with messages, they will leave the group for you. It is your duty to call them. Call them. If you are calling them, you need to, as you are talking to them, you need to know the person who is really interested in what you are doing. If you see that the person is not really in, move the person to the next, leave the person and go to the next person, because why? We have a lot of people on the WhatsApp group. And a lot of people will say, oh, how will I know when other people call, when other leaders call some prospect? How will you know? This is how to know. If you call a prospect, ask him a simple question. Hello, my name is John Bosco. I'm from Pure. The customer said, okay. You ask him, has any of our leaders contacted you about Pure? The person will say yes or no. If the person said yes, he now asks the person, how is the person really following you up? How far have the person gone with you? Because most people will follow people up. They will not call them again. That's what some people do. So, and most people that leave those WhatsApp group is not that they are not interested. They might be that the messages you are sending is disturbing them. That's why they left. So you need to understand this. Taking advantage of our WhatsApp group, calling people. There are some response someone will give you on the phone. You know that this person is interested. What is left for you is to follow up. You know, you met this person online, and you don't expect this person to pay money immediately. Don't, because if you keep pressing for them to pay money, they will not do business with you. Your duty is to plug them to Zoom meetings. Once they come to Zoom meetings, those mindsets, those fears will break. They now know, oh, I'm dealing with the real people, I'm dealing with the right company, I'm dealing with the people, I'm dealing with human beings, not a criminal. I'm dealing with people that have value, that can actually will not steal my money. So these are the things. In plugging them to Zoom meeting, the lady I told you about, I was busy sending her to Zoom. I didn't ask her anything about money, because I know if I asked her about money, she would run away. I was busy sending her from meetings to meetings. She was getting so much value. Because why? That is follow-up. After the meetings, she has no option than to say, why my mind is blown up. That was what I was expecting to hear, because why? You have done a lot of work by sending the person to Zoom meeting. The person will not have anything to say, oh, I am in to this. And when she was activating, she activated 3 accounts straight. You see it, the power of follow, and she have not seen me for the first time. So you need to understand this, and this follow-up system is one of the best way. Then another thing is to follow up your prospects. Add your prospect to a WhatsApp broadcast list. WhatsApp broadcast list, depending on who you are talking with, how many people you are talking with. You need to create a WhatsApp broadcast list. Currently, I have a video for that. I'll also be sending it out. If you don't know how to create a broadcast list, don't worry. I have a video that can teach you how to create broadcast lists, so that you can add all your prospects to a broadcast list. By sending them message on the broadcast list, they'll be receiving it directly to their WhatsApp. So that's the idea of creating broadcast list, so that it won't be a group thing. Because if you keep sending them message to a group, it will be bored. Then team leaders must learn how to use Facebook adverts to be able to teach team members how to grow their team. I'll be teaching majority team leaders how to do this. But if you want to become a leader, anybody is a team leader. I didn't mention name. I didn't say OKK or Okafo or this person or that person we learn. I said team leaders. If you call yourself a team, you need to be attending my Sunday training starting from next Sunday. We're having a training on Facebook on how to use it every Sunday. Everything has to do with e-commerce will be taken care of on Sundays. Then bring your prospects to Zoom meeting always. This is very important. All right. E-commerce. This is the e-commerce. Many people have been asking me, I want to learn the e-commerce. Let me tell you, yes, e-commerce is nice, but let me tell you, there is a business around it. There is a mindset around it, and there are some challenges around it. You don't just come and start making sales. There are things you need to do. But one of the beautiful things that you'll be grateful for, that you have someone that have been in the industry and that can take you by the hand and where you start making money on the e-commerce. But for you to be part of the e-commerce training, please, you must first of all sign up between 5 to 10 people in your organization. Yes, you must have 5 to 10 people signed up. You must have registered 5 to 10 team members on your organization to be part of the e-commerce trainings. To be part of it fully. You can still be coming for training to learn how to run Facebook adverts, but for you to be able to launch fully, because why? I want you to start making money. When you bring 5, imagine when you bring 5 people and teach those 5 people how you brought them, they start working on their own numbers and you are learning e-commerce. You are making money from their activity, and at the same time, you are learning another skill that will make you another money. So it's not when you go to the e-commerce and you face 1 or 2 challenges, you will run away. But apart from stockists, if you're a stockist, will take you on e-commerce immediately, because why? We need to start selling out your products so that you'll be getting your restock and be getting paid by the company. But these 5 to 10 people is for only IBOs, people that are registered with 100 PV, 250 PV, or 500 PV. But if you're a stockist, we are opening an e-commerce website immediately for you to start making sales. Another benefit you have in e-commerce, you will have access to all my tools in e-commerce, already written sales letters. I'll talk about sales letters. Sales letters is very important. It is where you communicate with people that are coming to your website. People are not buying pure product because it is called Pure Excel or it's called Cleanse or Daily Build. People are buying it because of what you wrote about those products. There are many products out there, but why are people buying this? Because of what we wrote. I have a lot of powerful leaders in the house who have done e-commerce with me. We have one of our powerful leaders, Mr. Ganiyu, Mr. Sebastian, we have Mr. Ifedayo. We have a lot of powerful leaders. I can tell you, we are loaded in this team. These are online superstars that know what they are doing on the internet. We are loaded. And I can tell you, a lot of us have been enjoying a lot of leverage from us. So we have already written sales letters on diabetes, eye problem, arthritis, fibroid, and many more. These are letters. People are paying over 100,000 naira for people to write for them. But we have written all these things for you. All you need to do is to plug and play. All you need to do is to use the exact same thing, because you are in our organization. We are working hard to change people's life all over the world. We are giving you all these tools free of charge, and I will give you all my Facebook training materials on e-commerce and my delivery agents all over the states in Nigeria. I do delivery all the 36 states in Nigeria. I will give you all my delivery agents. Apart from South Africa, I'm still working something with some of our leaders. Mr. Aliyu, I'm working on something to make sure that we have delivery system that is working perfectly. I can tell you when business launch officially is no longer a problem because I can get it solved. Then announcements, weekly trainings on e-commerce every Sunday, Sundays 4 p.m. starting from next Sunday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, but it's not holding tomorrow. But from next Sunday, we're having weekly training on e-commerce. The training will be on the website, on Facebook adverts, everything about e-commerce. Every Sunday, we'll be taking care of it. Then every Saturday, we're having our leadership meeting. This leadership meeting will be interactive. But this first leadership meeting is just for a launch. But the leadership meeting for next Saturday will be interactive. People will be sharing their pain, where they need assistance, where we can rub minds and we say something and help each other to grow. This is a win-win business for us. We have over 40 people right now watching me, and I can tell you 40 people can change the world. We are big, it's a big number. 40 people can change the world. All right, we're getting to the end of it. I always tell people, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want your success? How badly do you want to change your life? If you want it badly, you need to do something immediately, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how badly you want it. For me and my household, I am hungry. We need to make this thing happen. We need to make it. We are tired of fantasizing. We are tired of seeing all the luxurious cars, luxurious building on the internet. You need to see it physically. You need to be experiencing it yourself. You can do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I always say this, it's all up to you. If something can change, it's up to you. If you can start making $1,000 per week, it's up to you. If you can start changing the way you do things in your business, it's up to you. If you can start attracting leaders into your organization, it's up to you. It's all about your mindset. What can you see? Stop listening to failure. Stop listening to people that have something bad to say about network marketing. You need to go all out and all in and listen to people who have succeeded and follow their footsteps, and you will succeed. All right. I love this thing so much because it's one of the things that keeps me going, because this is a company that knows where they are going. Imagine the expansion. Currently, we have some South Africans in this meeting. If you're in South Africa, let me tell you something. I have a good news for you. South Africa is one of the things I know about South Africa. They are very good in network marketing. We need to explode that country. We need to go viral. We need to do something. We also have another country which is expanding very soon, which is Kenya. This is another powerful market in Africa. The biggest powerful market we have in Africa is Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. These are two powerful markets we have in Africa, and we need to explore these markets. In the third quarter of the year, the company is expanding to Uganda, Cameroon, and Ivory Coast. We need to do something in this market. In the fourth quarter of the year, the company is expanding to Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Egypt. We need to take advantage of this. This is why I tell people this company will be doing over 500 million in the next 5 years. Imagine we bringing this volume for this company. Imagine our weekly income. It will be mind-blowing. In 2021, the company will be expanding to Europe and Middle East. We need to take advantage of this business. Then this is product that will be launched very soon. We have our skincare products and our going. All right. I want you to go and write your goals down. I want you to be obsessed. What do you want to achieve in Pure in the next 3 to 5 years? Write it down. Make it plain. You want to be seeing that every day you wake up. It will be your motivation. I love what Ahmed Muta said. Ahmed Muta says something that if you don't have anything, that is only the motivation you need to have for you to get everything. If you don't have anything, that should be your motivation you need to be having for you to get everything that you want. So write your goals down, and I can tell you, start working on your goals. You will make it happen with us working together. I can tell you there are huge potential on the internet we can tap into together on the internet and we'll make huge income for ourselves in Pure. All right, I want to leave you with this quote, which is a food for thought. A decade from now, will your future you thank your old you for the decision you are making today? I want you to ask yourself this question. Think for a minute about this question. Will your future you thank your old you the decision you are making today? You need to answer the question for yourself. All right. This is another powerful quote I saw this evening. I feel like sharing it with everyone tonight. It says, to change your life, you must first decide you are tired of being where you are. You must first decide you are tired of being where you are. And it's very powerful. You need to decide that. All right. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I really appreciate. This is the time for questioning. I believe we have some leaders in the house. Somebody help me welcome Mr. Emmanuel Ewuzie. Hello, sir. Are you in the house? This is one of the most powerful men I love so much. If I'm talking about a man that changed my life, it was a man that took me when I was nothing. I was going into trainings with him when I was in the eastern part of Nigeria. I was every day going for trainings. He was guiding me. I can tell you, he has changed my life. He was one that showed me this opportunity. He's my upline in Pure. Thank you, sir, for this opportunity. Hello, sir. Are you there? Mr. Emmanuel Ewuzie, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome. Powerful, powerful, powerful. I must have to thank God for the opportunity He gave all of us with their life to witness what is happening today. John Bosco, thank you so much for accepting this responsibility. Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
sir. I will stop here. If you want me to say, I will do that, and I will continue. I believe my Oga is here also. Oh. I want to appreciate his presence. My Oga is here. My boss at work is my mentor and my coach in Pure and many other things we are doing in life. Mr. Innocent Dane, will fondly call him Igwe. Hello, sir. Are you there?
I'm there, sir.
All right. So,
I'm here.
All right, sir. Before I bring my boss, because time has far gone. I know your people want to ask questions. Before I bring in my boss, to say a word.
Hello, sir. Internet is bad.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Can hear you. It's very clear, sir.
Okay. Before I bring in my boss to say a word, I want to thank the people. I'm going to mute the other person. I mean, can you mute? Yeah, I think it's my Oga's line.
Okay, let me mute everyone.
I love what you said. I've been listening. I must tell you, you guys that have listened here tonight, you are lucky. You are lucky because it's not easy to find a leader. It's not easy to find one that is ready to lead others. Let me remind us one of the things John Bosco said here, and it hit me like a thunderbolt. When he said, if they have not started calling you Pure by name, you have not started. that is a power one. That is a power one, and I tell you, that is where the thing starts. There is something I wrote down when he was talking, when he said that. I wrote down faith, faith. You know, a wise man once said, whatever you believe with emotions becomes your reality. You always act in a manner consistent with your innermost beliefs and convictions. Your emotions is very important. So you need to begin to react towards the success of your success in pure. Where you are going, you need to begin to react towards it. You need to begin to begin to see the reality, begin to see it as evident, as emergent, as being there, to touch it, as you have it first. This is very important. You see, when John Bosco is talking tonight, I see him in Crown. I've called him, I said, guy, you're already in Crown Diamond stage. You're already there, because it's from inside it, and you feel as though you are touching it. This is where the thing starts. I don't want to begin to take it back, but you are so lucky you have such a zealous leader that is ready for knowledge, because it's one thing to be zealous, and you're also another thing to have knowledge. It is dangerous to have zeal and not have knowledge. But if one has zeal and is knowledgeable, I mean, you can see the nuggets this night. And I must appreciate you. Please, if you got some value, just by way of appreciating what is happening here and your leader, can you type on the platform one? Just give me one. Is a mark of appreciation. Just hit on the chat room one. The last thing I want to say before I bring my Oga, I want to encourage us. I want to encourage us by saying that we should resolve to pay any price. We should resolve to pay any price or make any sacrifice to get to the top 10 of our field in this industry, in this company. Let us pay any price and any sacrifice to get to the top 10%. Ladies, the payoff is incredible. The payoff is massive. Let's resolve to get there. I was telling my wife when John Bosco was talking, she entered my room, and I told my wife, I said, this guy is sold off. This guy is settled. This guy is there already. I mean, he's already gone. He's gone to Crown Diamond. There are no two ways about that. And for you listening tonight, you're already there at Crown Diamond. It takes only the sacrifice to success, the price to success. And I know you have gotten some of them tonight. I want to stop here and appreciate everyone. John Bosco, thank you so much for showing the leadership. And let me use this opportunity to bring my boss. And I know he's still here. Igwe, are you there? Mr. Nosan Daniel, I celebrate you so much for the opportunity to all of us to see pure. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you, sir.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay. Wow, I don't know where to start, but Don Bosco, you have truly shown that the Igbos used to say something that if they born person, whosoever they give birth to will born others. Tonight, I can say, if all we came to pure, if all I came to do in pure was to give birth to the lineage that gave birth to you, I think I can tell God that I'm fulfilled in pure. I need to repeat that again. I hope you're hearing me.
I heard you, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
all I came to pure to do in pain, in lack, you know, when I say it took me 3 months to register, if all that pain cost me was to give birth to a lineage that is giving birth to you, I think I'm fulfilled, because your story will always ring bell. But we called you from a hotel room and he said you don't have money to come. But if Emma has money that he will give to you to go back, that you will come. it was like yesterday. But if all that sacrifice was to give birth to what we have seen this night, I think we are all fulfilled. So I want to really, really salute your courage for what you have done. It takes, see, let me tell everyone that listened to John Bosco this night, I need you to know that something happened to John Bosco's mind. And that's what I pray to happen to you. Something, he might not remember when, he might not know exactly, but there's a conversation, there's a contact, there's an information that caused a shift in his mind, and it was spiritual. What you are seeing today is an outpouring of what happened to his mind. What I pray for everybody listening tonight, that something will happen to your mind that will shift you 50 years ahead of your mate. That it will shift you 50 years ahead of your mate in thinking, in innovation, in boldness, that you can take a step that is bigger than you. So for me, it's not enough to listen, but it's much more for a shift to happen in your mind. Because what you have seen this night is as a result of a shift that happened, that even sometimes you can't explain how it happened, because nobody burns like this except something has happened within. So I want to salute you. What he has given you tonight is a full dose. And I also want to say that, John Bosco, you're a good student, because I could see from all you have learned from different things, you have been able to put it together and add your own variants and make it more specialized for your people. Everyone listening, only when we can know that John Bosco is fulfilled finally is when all of you in this call begin to do this thing and invite John Bosco as a guest, not as a host. That God going to make us a promise tonight that you are going to make a shift happen in your mind, that John Bosco will also become a guest in your own leadership room. Then we can say finally that this thing is fruitful. But if all you still do is to be a spectator, I can tell you it means that the impact did not happen. The proof of what happened tonight is that 4, 10, 20 of you, because I saw 40 something people in the room, that 20, 30 of you will begin to invite John Bosco to come and be a guest in your leadership room. And he will be struggling with the time. He will show up in this one 10 minutes, in this one 5 minutes, and so that he can be able to attend all. That is the proof that everybody tonight have caught fire. And let me tell you, it should not take time. In the next 90 days, it should be happening. And that's the challenge I want to give to you. In 90 days from now, I need you to write it down. That I must create my own leadership meeting that will have not less than 20, 30 people. I will invite John Bosco to be part of it. I need it. It's a challenge I want to give you tonight. Because once that begins to happen, that is the exponential growth that begins to happen. We started doing it today. Even the number of people that attended this meeting is more than the one that we are doing. What does that show you? It shows you that he has caught something. So I need to challenge you in the next 90 days. John Bosco this thing must have developed into cells of 40, 50, 60 leaders having their leadership meetings in South Africa, in Kenya, in Cameroon, in Ghana, and that is when we can see that this meeting is fruitful. So once again, I want to thank all of you for coming, for listening, and I want to tell you that Pure had just begun. The highest earners in Pure has not even entered. I need you to know that. Sure. The highest earners in Pure, they have not come. And do you know how they will come? They will come when some of you begin to take the bold step to step out there. Because the highest earners are still on the street, they are still in the bank, they are still in the barber shop, they are still in the market, wallowing until you meet them. They can't come. So I need you to go out and begin to look for the highest earner. They are still on the street. They've not come. And they're going to come through you as you step out to look for them. And what will happen? When you get the highest earner, what do you think will happen to you? Any tap that gives water does not run dry. So if you get the highest earner, what it simply means you have also become the highest earner. because it's business of people helping people to succeed. How many people are you going to make multi-millionaires in the next 90 days, in the next 6 months? How many people are you going to turn to multi-millionaire? Begin to think beyond yourself. See, it's not about you anymore. Like John Bosco said, he was into selling. Fine, that was for him. But now he has realized the only way up is to bring people that are down up. And that's what he has gone to do. Look at the numbers of people there today. So I also want to challenge you. The only way you can grow is to go and help more people to come up. So we're in the business of helping many people to make it. And as you're helping them, that is where your success is. So I challenge you to go out there, seek out, or tell yourself, I'm going to get the highest earner in Pure. That is my assignment. The person who will become the highest earner in this company, I'm going to get him. And let me tell you, if you get him, it can't be the same. It can't be the same. It means that you too, you'll be the first highest earner before the person. So I want to congratulate you guys again that this is a great meeting. And I believe, like John Bosco said, this meeting will continue to happen. But beyond it continuing to happen is all of you to start creating your own meeting. And I'll leave you with the word of Archbishop Benson Dahosa. He said sometimes it's that as powerful preacher as he just wants to stop preaching and invite other people who preaches powerfully like him to listen to them. So John Bosco will be glad to be invited as a guest into your own leadership meeting. John Bosco will be excited looking at South Africa in the next 90 days, and there's a gathering of 100, 200 leaders, not prospect leaders. And you know what? That in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, we are going to be traveling down physically, and we are going to be having a massive meeting, a massive leadership meeting. So congratulations once again, John Bosco. Congratulations, every leader in this call. Congratulations, Ima Ewuzie. Thank you for saying yes. Ima, imagine that day that I called you and you said you're about to start business with your wife. And I remember you called me back that if you are my shoe, he said, what will I do? I said I would drop that thing and follow this business. Ima, I don't know how much you would have given John Bosco. You can't give him money because you don't even have to give. But your yes,
I'm seeing it.
Your yes, you have given it to John Bosco. Look at what that your yes has become today in the life of someone. Imagine many other people. So I want to say thank you for saying yes. I want to say thank you because this is just the beginning. Let me tell you where this thing will take us. Nobody can describe it yet. We can only imagine it, but it's going to be beyond our widest imagination. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for allowing me to speak. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate all leaders. I want to say thank you for staying all this long. I just want to call few leaders in less than 1 minute. Just say something. Mr. Mary Henry, please, a powerful leader. Can you just say something in 1 minute so that others can talk?
All right. That's great. The joy have been a special one. At the first place, I intended talking, but our giants, our daddies, our great listeners have taken the whole call. So we are all excited just to say thank you to Mr. Ima Ewuzie and Dr. Innocent Daniels, who have tried to conclude this meeting with us. It is actually a wonderful time having you here. And Mr. Don Bosco, as we continue to celebrate you, heaven will be blessing you for us, blessing you for the team Pathfinder, and the training that you have given tonight. We want to believe ourselves and our guiding angels, we sink it into our mind that in a very short period of time, you'll be having great leaders that will do more exploit than this. I celebrate you, my boss. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you. I want to invite another powerful leader, Mr. Ifedayo. Mr. Ifedayo, are you in the house? This man is taking the whole of Ekiti State. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Just in 1 minute, can you just brief the house, please?
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I'm so excited about this meeting. Like, it's powerful. I don't know. I don't have the best word to describe this. But this is the most important thing for us to do. We should not just be the hearers of this thing. We should be the doers of this thing. Let's go to our communities. Let's go to everywhere we are. Everybody around us. Let's invite them to this opportunity. Like, this is a great opportunity.
Thank you
Mr.
very
John
much.
Bosco made mention of something. He said in time to come, he said Pure is going to be like a chemist around. So those people you think they will not do this business, they will eventually join this business. And when you look into this business, we've not started. Like when you go and check the composition plan, you know that we've not started. Like we've not started anything at all. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the privilege. This is really, really motivating. Thank you everyone in the house. Thank you our leaders. Thank you, Mr. John Bosco.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Ifedayo. I celebrate you. I also have another leader, Mr. Ganiyu. Are you in the house? Can you say something, sir? Mr. Ganiyu, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear you.
exactly.
Loud and
We
clear.
can hear you.
Oh, good evening, everyone. Good evening, leaders in the house. Good evening,
Thank
boss
you.
Emma Ewuze, boss John Bosco, boss Mary Henry, boss Veda, and everyone. Well, when I got the notification of this Zoom meeting, barely 10 minutes to 8 o'clock, I wonder how it's going to be. Wow. But I can't lie for you, Mr. John Bosco, boss John Bosco is fully loaded. And believe me, I've worked with several people. I've worked with numerous people, not even in network marketing, in several areas of life. But I've never seen a boss that is so selfless, very ready to help his downline, very down to heart. Like no. I've never seen such. He is fully loaded, and we pray to God to continue to reward him, to make him to be abundant in all ramifications. So we are looking for more and more meetings as this. And believe me, if this can continue for the next 3 months, we are going to be the strongest team in Pure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and thank you very much.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate your kind words. I don't know if I have another powerful leader, Mr. Sebastian Onyechi. Is he here? Sebastian, are you here?
Okay, I think, Your Excellency, I think we should hear from South Africans. Some of them are present.
Yeah, I wanted to call them. Okay, so Mr. Sebastian is here. Okay, let's hear from one of our powerful leaders, Ali Yusuf from South Africa. Is he here? Okay, he has left us. Okay, what of Sanda? Sanda, are you in this call?
Sanda, yes, I think she's present.
Sanda, can you please unmute yourself?
Okay. Oh, okay. I think Betty should take it from her.
Okay,
Betty is present.
If you're here, can you unmute yourself?
Hello?
We can hear
Yes,
you.
Princess.
Yes. Hey, I'm so overwhelmed today. I don't know what to say, but Mr. John Bosco, you really touch my heart. What I want to say is that today's training, I don't have words, but I'm so excited, John Bosco. I even stammering because of the way you presented to me today. It's I don't know what to say, but you are really a leader, and I'm so excited to be your downliner, because I know I'm going very far, and I will always be next to you for me to be a great person, for me to be a great leader. I will always be next to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your kind word. Wow. Let's welcome another person from South Africa. That's Mrs. Bonnie. Are you here? I saw you.
Please, if Mrs. Victoria Adebayo can participate, please.
You said?
Mrs. Victoria Adebayo from Abuja. I would like her to say one or two things.
Is he here?
She joined recently, and her spirit she has been doing great things and marvelous things So the first time I spoke to her, she just joined without me saying so many things.
Wow.
Despite the fact that she has joined several network marketing company before. So please, if she's online, I want her to just say one or two things, please.
All right.
Okay. See here.
Mrs.
Adebayo Victoria, are you here?
Adebayo Victoria.
I saw her raising her hands before, but I can't find her again.
She's online. She'll
Yes,
come back
yes.
now.
Okay. Maybe while we wait for her, I think we connect to the person you just called, Mr. Don Bosco from South Africa. You made mention of a person.
Okay, Bonnie, are you here?
Yeah, Bonnie is present.
Bonnie, can you unmute yourself?
Okay.
Can you say something?
I think.
Bonnie?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good.
Can you say something about the meeting or what you heard, or what you're going to be doing from now? How excited are you? Just say something.
I want you to say something. I recommend you that you have something to say. So they'll call
Okay.
you.
All right. Let's talk to another leader in the house. Do we have some people in Cameroon? If you're in Cameroon, can you say something?
So that you'll be on mute. They tell them you're available.
If you're in Cameroon, can you say something? Okay, we shouldn't be waiting for other people that have left.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Melody, do you want to say something? Melody from South Africa.
Yes, how are you, Mr. John Bosco?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes, I really want to thank you for the training.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yes, I really want to thank you for the training because I always be a problem to you, calling you each and every day.
Okay, no problem, Mr. Melody. You're such a powerful leader. You just registered someone in Nigeria. It has been awesome. One in South Africa, signing someone up in Nigeria. That was amazing. All right, Mrs. Victoria is back.
That's good.
Victoria Adebayo, can you say something? Can you unmute yourself?
I think her network is not too good enough.
Mrs. Victoria, please, can you? Okay, she's on now.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Very
hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, I want to say that I'm dumbfounded.
Wow.
I want to say that I count myself privileged to be amongst these professionals.
Sure.
This body of books,
Wow.
knowledge.
Wow.
I've always craved for knowledge because I know when you have the knowledge, you make it in life. But most network marketers, they only drive you to come and register. Nobody is there to build you knowledge-based, knowledge-wise.
Awesome.
I want to say this is a great team.
Awesome.
I am new. Idris brought me to this. Idris brought me in. I'm just new. But one of the things that kept me going, kept me in this team, is the knowledge that I'm getting.
Awesome.
Wow.
I want to say I celebrate every one of you.
Awesome.
Emma Ewusi, John Bosco, Mr. Igwe, every one of you. I count myself privileged to be amongst you. You are giants. You are giants in business. And I want I count myself the next giant. The next giant amongst you. Thank you so much. I'm loaded. I'm grateful. I am happy. And I'm trusting God will bring men of like mind even into my team.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I love you all.
Okay.
That's great.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. We have really spent time here, more than 2 hours. All right. I want to
think just 3 minutes.
all the leaders that are still staying up to this time. People who are leaders stay up to this time. Thank you for coming to this meeting. Like I said, we're having this leadership meeting every Saturday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 p.m. South African time, 8 p.m. Cameroon time, and 7 p.m. Ghana time. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Idris. Thank you, Idris. I love you. I love you, Idris.
Yes, thank you.
For
Thank you, Lady Victoria. Wonderful nights. Wow, it's an awesome one.
Thank you.